Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Quest Bites. I am your host, Corinne Cahill. Hope everything is going well this morning. Today, I am wearing my rain jacket because it's raining, because I'm storm chasing. We are going to learn about tornadoes, and we're going to make one at home. There's a tornado behind me, but I'm not scared. It'll be okay. First, though, we're going to play Spot the Quapple. Let me put 30 seconds on the clock. The Quapple, of course, is our education logo. That is the apple with the Quest Q in it in the bottom left corner of your screen, though that's not the one you're looking for. So let me know if you find it, and let me know if you're watching this morning. I made this one a little harder. My apologies. About 10 seconds left. Let me know if you find it. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, were you able to find it up there in the top right? If you did, great job. If you didn't, there's always tomorrow. We'll play this again. Just make sure you're here right at 9:30 so you can get in on the fun. So today, we are going to be making a tornado in a cup. So what do you need for that? You'll need a glass or a plastic jar with a lid, water, liquid soap, and vinegar. But before we make our own tornadoes, what is a tornado? A tornado is a violent rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. The most violent tornado can have wind speeds of 300 miles per hour. That knocks down trees and houses and pretty much everything it comes through. But luckily, we don't see tornadoes of any kind really here in where we live. So we are doing good. Good morning, Alyssa and the Hilliard kids. So why do tornadoes form, though? Tornadoes form when warm and moist air meets cold and dry air. When these two air masses meet, they create an instability in the atmosphere. All of the changes with the wind speed and direction during a thunderstorm create this invisible spinning effect in this unstable environment. That's about 2 to 6 miles wide, and that's where the tornado forms. Because all that spinning is happening, the clouds funnel down to the ground. And it's actually called a funnel cloud until it touches the ground, which is when it is a tornado. So let's make our own tornadoes. I took my glass of water and I put the soap in there. Then I added a little bit of vinegar, put the cap on and shook it up to make the bubbles. And then I'm spinning it to create that circular motion in the atmosphere. The bubbles show the effect that the atmosphere has on the clouds, funneling it down to the ground and then sucking it back up once the atmosphere is back to normal. Pretty cool, huh? You can try this with different temperatures of water to see if that changes the reactions at all. And you can add food coloring and glitter to make every color of the rainbow tornado. Doesn't that sound like fun? I hope you learned something today about tornadoes. We'll put the instructions in the comments for you to try this lesson so you can make your own tornadoes. Make the biggest vortex that you can and make sure it's bigger than your siblings or your parents' one or mine. I didn't have any food coloring for mine, so I'm kind of sad about that. Well, join us tomorrow, though, because we are going to be watching an explosion between Coke and Mentos, and then we'll explain what happened. Until next time, continue onward in your quest for knowledge and tornadoes, and thanks for watching.